Hello everyone, I'm Chuan and today I will present my paper, Teacher Beliefs About Video Conferencing Teaching for Young EFL Learners, a Pilot Study. So first I will share my motivation. Technological advancements have altered our means of communication as well as English as a foreign language education. Given the progressing number of 1.5 billion EFL learners, technology has played a critical role in EFL education. Among numerous forms of technology integration, video conferencing has become a popular mode of delivery in the field of language education due to the anywhere and anytime affordances of the technology. With the rise of video conferencing EFL teaching involving young learners in China, it is critical to investigate Chinese EFL teachers' beliefs. In this research, video conferencing defined as the web-based real-time communication with audio and video mode will be the core phenomenon. Research shows that teacher beliefs significantly affect teaching practice and technology integration. This study will define teachers' beliefs as pedagogical beliefs, namely, EFL teachers' perceived effective teaching methods and approaches regarding young learners in video conferencing contexts, and value beliefs, teachers' perceived value about video conferencing for EFL young learners. The research topic is relevant to me. I have expertise in online instruction and course development for young EFL learners in China. As an experienced online EFL teacher, I have beliefs towards video conferencing. I value the development of technology and the benefits it brings to EFL teaching. Meanwhile, I also have concerns about technological barriers for EFL teachers to engage students with student-centered activities as an essential component of young children's class. Hands-on activities are challenging to implement in video conferencing contexts. Due to the learner's cognitive development stages, online breakout group is also challenging for teachers to incorporate with young EFL learners while teaching students with video conferencing. I also have encountered technical issues with my computer and students' computers. Classroom management is not the same as face-to-face class. I might teach some classes without seeing students' faces or hearing their voices due to students' behavioral problems and or their device problems. This study might contribute new knowledge to online EFL education involving young learners. This research aims to explore how a group of Chinese EFL teachers make meaning of video conferencing with EFL learners. So first, I will state my research questions. My primary question is, what are teachers' beliefs about video conferencing with young EFL learners? And here I will define video conferencing as the web-based real-time communication with audio and video mode. And also for pedagogical beliefs, I would define it as Chinese EFL teachers' perceived effective teaching methods and approaches regarding young learners in video conferencing contexts. And for value beliefs, I will conceptualize it as Chinese EFL teachers' perceived value about video conferencing for EFL young learners. Here are the participants. So I invited 3 Chinese EFL teachers to be the participants of the study. They all have taught 3 to 8-year-old learners with video conferencing. Video conferencing with young learners emerges from commercial schools. Teachers in public school systems do not need to teach through video conferencing before the pandemic. Thus, EFL teachers in public school systems may have limited experience with video conferencing. EFL teachers in commercial schools were chosen as participants due to their rich experience as well as their relevant working experience. Presently, there are thousands of Chinese EFL teachers and commercial schools. The current pilot study covers three online commercial schools in China. The participants were my former colleagues who, when I worked as an EFL teacher in different schools. The anonymous participant pool is in line with purposeful sampling, which could offer insightful information from whom the most can be learned. So here are the evidences. The approach to teacher beliefs was to conduct a semi-structured interview with individual teachers. Semi-structured interview are guided by the interview guidelines without specified questions in a specific sequence. The interview process was flexible, while an interview guide was designed in line with the conceptual framework, vigorously to collect exceptionally descriptive accounts. So the interview guide covered questions or aspects concerning the research question. Conducting semi-structured interviews was conducive to the development of contingent issues within the course of an interview. The semi-structured interview also allowed the participants to discuss their beliefs openly. So as we can see, the evidence, a lot of uh, evidences are commonly found, such as interaction, teacher-centered versus student-centered, flexibility, problem, including technical problems and management problems and the scale of the class, and also the interruption from the parents and internet delay, and also the appropriate age for the online learning, and also the language and the attention span. And uh, there are so many shared collective themes emerges throughout the course of um, interview. So the result, after the interview, I have concluded that there are three conclusions. First, dual challenges from teaching context. Teachers are facing two primary challenges during their teaching practice with video conferencing: varied home contexts and technology. On the one hand, students are situated in different home contexts, resulting in parents' disruptions and other factors. Students might have been distracted or disrupted by the background noises or movements. On the other hand, video conferencing could be highly dependent on the teaching platform. Many of the teachers' innovative ideas could not be implemented due to the limitations of technology, such as changing background, adjusting video frames, and organizing team discussions. Meanwhile, the technical problems such as internet delay, broken hardware may also impact their teaching. Since the teachers and students are not physically present, the students might not show their faces, which also adds difficulties for teachers to manage the class. And the second is lack of students and student interaction. In a face-to-face class, teachers could lead the class to sing a song, play a game. Unlike face-to-face classes, however, teachers could merely conduct teacher-student interaction. Notwithstanding it enhances the equity of students' engagement, it also slowed down the process of the class. And the third is a dilemma. The emerging phenomena of video conferencing brings EFL teaching a dilemma. The parents appreciate the flexibility video conferencing brings to themselves. Video conferencing caters to the parents' needs, that they could accompany their children's learning without spending time and commute. Moreover, it also allows students to acquire more exposure to the target language at home. Nonetheless, the students might not interact with each other or completely concentrate on or enjoy their learning. The lack of physical contact and peer interaction may result in incomplete children's development. In addition, many teachers may not value video conferencing as much as face-to-face conference teaching. So finally, this study is designed to understand how Chinese EFL teachers make meaning of video conferencing for young learners. The unprecedented amounts of Chinese EFL learners learning English online in commercial schools make this research more relevant by investigating the teachers' beliefs about EFL teaching and learning with video conferencing. The distinctive beliefs may lead to dichotomous teaching materials, methods, and content in an online context. In addition, the research is also urgent and timely since the post COVID-19 era also entails teachers to be capable of teaching online. EFL teachers should be prepared for the ever changing world. Teachers, managers, and trainers might implement change more smoothly with an awareness of the teacher's established beliefs. Product managers could also refer to the teacher's beliefs to develop teacher friendly online teaching tools and programs for language teachers. Last but not least, the research could serve as a pilot study for my master's thesis. During this valuable experience, I could experience my research design with the participants. So if you have any comments and questions for me, please leave me a message. Thank you for your listening.